Welcome to iFront Africa. While the political arena of Africa is shrouded in corruption and extravagance, a young leader has awakened the entire continent. He is the president of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore. One of his decisions has sent shockwaves across Africa. He cut his own salary. Not only that, he slashed the salaries of all government officials by 20%. At just 34 years old, as the world's youngest head of state, Ibrahim Traore has not only changed the future of Burkina Faso but has challenged the traditional notion of leadership in Africa. That notion, which believed a leader must be wealthy, and power means endless indulgence. Traore has proven that serving the people and loving your country does not require expensive suits or multi-million-dollar bank accounts. He still draws the salary of a military captain. Yes, you heard that right. He rejected the massive salary designated for the president. This single decision has put his predecessors and many contemporary African leaders in a difficult position. Just imagine, while leaders are busy lining their pockets, a president voluntarily gives up his salary. Many see in Ibrahim Traore the reflection of the legendary African revolutionary, Thomas Sankara, known as Africa's Che Guevara. Sankara, who was also president of Burkina Faso, lived a simple life, shunning luxury as a military officer. He dedicated the country's resources to the service of the people. Traore carries the same ideals. He prefers his military uniform over expensive suits. Even at last year's Russia-Africa summit, where other African presidents arrived in grand attire, Traore appeared in his familiar red beret and military combat uniform. This visual sends a powerful message. For him, power is not about indulgence. It is a symbol of duty and sacrifice. The story behind Captain Ibrahim Traore's rise to power is no less dramatic. In September 2022, he seized power through a military coup. The main reason for his action was the dire security situation in the country and the utter failure of the previous government to tackle the escalating extremist problem. Burkina Faso has long been plagued by extremist groups. Thousands have been killed and millions displaced. A vast part of the country has lost government control. Traore, who himself served as a UN peacekeeper in Mali and played a crucial role in countering insurgency at home, understood that a drastic measure was necessary to save the country.
The most brilliant aspect of Ibrahim Traore's personality emerged at last year's Russia-Africa summit. At this international forum, where African leaders often go to seek aid from major Western or Eastern powers, Traore arrived with a completely different message. His speech was blunt, courageous, and a harsh self-criticism directed at African leaders. He stated unequivocally, "We must stop acting like puppets in the hands of external powers. We cannot be leaders who fail to provide essential food to our own people and are then dictated by imperialists." When President Putin announced free grain shipments to Africa, Traore thanked him, but then addressed his own continent's leaders, urging them not to show up at the next forum without having secured food security themselves. His message was clear: no begging but self-reliance. Africa must produce its own food and utilize its own resources. Traore is not just a man of words, he is a man of action. Since taking power, he has implemented several significant and courageous economic measures. Gold refinery. Despite being one of the world's top gold producers, Burkina Faso's raw gold was previously exported to various European countries. He initiated the construction of a modern gold refinery in the country. This will not only process gold domestically, but will create thousands of jobs and increase export earnings. Salary cuts. This is perhaps his boldest move. He not only rejected his own presidential salary, but also slashed the salaries of all government, ministers, and high-ranking officials by 20%. This decision sends a powerful message against corruption, popular shareholding. To make state assets more transparent and accountable to the people, he decided to sell 20% shares of a state-owned telecommunications company to the public. This process generated over $60 million in revenue and allowed ordinary citizens to directly participate in the country's economy. What has been the result of Traore's sacrifice, candor, and pro-people policies? A year later, the people of Burkina Faso have shown him incredible support. The situation is such that they have demonstrated in the streets, demanding that Traore's term be extended for another 10 years. This proves that a leader can win the hearts of the people not just through power or money, but through unwavering dedication, honesty, and love for their country. Ibrahim Traore has proven that there is still a place for principles and integrity in African politics. Will his actions bring about change among other corrupt African leaders? Don't forget to share your valuable opinion in the comment section. And to see more bold and analytical videos like this, subscribe to the iFront Africa channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos. Stay well. See you in the next episode.